Hi, I'm Solène from KnitPose, and today I want to show you how to do some shoulder shaping using short rows when you're working bottom up. So I did it on the right side in another video that I'm going to link below, and here you can see the result on the right side. So the reason why I love to do shoulder shaping using short rows is that it avoids having to bind off a bunch of stitches, and then when you seam, you actually can do a 3-needle bind off, which is much easier and cleaner in my opinion than doing mattress stitch, and also way faster. So I also have a video for the 3-needle bind off that I'll link below. So now I will be showing that to you on the wrong side, because I did the video a few years ago and had so many people asking me how to do that on the wrong side. So here it is. I'll be purling to the last 6 stitches first. And then, so I'm doing short rows with wrap and turns because they work fine for me. Some people will prefer doing German short rows or other kind of short rows. You can definitely substitute. But my personal favorite is the wrap and turn. So I work to my last 6 stitches. Here it is. And so then to do a wrap and turn on the wrong side, and don't worry if it's a bit fast to catch, I will do it 3 times, so you will have plenty of time to see it. So I keep my yarn in the front, and I will slip my stitch purlwise, then bring the yarn to the back, so wrapping the stitch by bringing the yarn to the back, and then slipping the stitch again to the to the left hand needle, sorry. And then, as you can see, the stitch is wrapped up. There's a little yarn going all around the stitch. So that's the wrap part, and then the turn part is just turning around your work and knitting then to the end. And if I had done a regular shoulder shaping with bind offs, I would have just bound off those 6 stitches. So you can substitute in a pattern that asks you to bind off. You can substitute for this short row method pretty easily. So then, I'm reaching the end of my row here, and I'll just do it all over again, but this time it's 12 stitches. So in a pattern written for bound off stitches, it would be bind off 6 more, but here it's work to the last 12 because we haven't bound off those 6. Hope that makes sense. So 12. Here we go, work to the last 12, and then I will wrap and turn again. So yarn in front, slipping the stitch as if to purl, then bringing the yarn to the back, and then slipping it again. And turn. Oop. And I have one more to do. So this time is work purl to the last 18. So 18, that's 18. and do one last wrap and turn. So slip one purlwise with the yarn in front, bring the yarn to the back, slip the stitch back to the left hand needle and turn. And here we are. So now the last step is to pick up the wraps, because as you can see, we have those little wrap stitches here, and they make little holes between stitches, or they like show off on the right side, and we want them to not show off. Well, unless you want to keep them for decorative purposes, but as you can see on this right side here, I have picked up my my wraps and they don't show at all, like the result is very clean. So to do this picking up of the wraps and purling them together on the wrong side, that's the part that can be a little tricky. So I go to my first wrap and I will catch it up. It's the next one. So I will catch it by going into the stitch, so into the wrap, so into the back of the wrap, bringing it on my needle like this, and then inserting the same needle into the stitch purlwise, and then just purling them together. And here, so the wrap is now purled with this stitch, and I will show it again for the next two. So here I'm at my wrapped stitch, so I go into the back of the wrap and bring it up, and then insert the needle into the stitch. So it can get a little bit tricky if you knit very tightly, so make sure to stay loose before when you're doing your wrap and turns. And then, so let it go, and I have my wrapped stitch and the wrap is picked up. So last one, here it is. So going into the back, picking it up, and then going into the stitch as if to purl, and purling those two together. And here we go. And the result, as you can see, is pretty neat. It's the same as on the right side. And now I can move on to my, well, I need to work the back first, but then I can move on to my 3 needle bind off, which I will show you in another video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, please don't hesitate, and you can subscribe if you'd like to see more knitting videos, meditation videos, life at our chateau with all kinds of animals videos. So yeah, check that out.